Hello and welcome to this Helldivers 2 video. Today I'm just going to give some quick tips and tricks that I use while farming for super credits. Through my tactics and testing, I've been able to reach roughly around 300 credits per hour. It can vary obviously because it's quite random depending on if they spawn or not. But for this particular run, I recommend using a light armor. It doesn't really matter which one you use, but preferably one with more speed. And then also what I recommend you do is use the scout helmet because for whatever reason, I don't know if it's intended or not, it has a secret effect where it increases your speed. So if you look at the video that I'm showing here, you can see that it changes the stat and you get like a couple of extra points in speed. So why not use that when you're running around the level? So the levels I prefer running are the attacker ones. What I've found is if you're playing the defense ones, the credits and collectibles are much more spread out. Whereas if you're playing the attacking one on the lowest difficulty, trivial, what will happen is in the center of the map, you will normally have the boss spawn. What I tend to do is just spawn the opposite. I found that to be very effective, and for whatever reason, I tend to land near a collectible. And then as I get into the level, what I do is I just circle around the edges of the map and I just look for the shining beacons. And whenever my character says that they found something interesting, I keep my eyes peeled for that as well. And hopefully it means I run into a collectible. So as we get into the level here, I spot one straight off the bat. So what I do is I pull in my jump pack. uh, I use the jump pack as well. I recommend that because it just gives you some extra jumping abilities and then you can easily, more easily traverse over objects when needed. So here I got a Warband medal, not the credits that I'm looking for, but I'm never going to say no to the medals since we need quite a bit of them to upgrade our gear. And then my strategy here is just to continue running, stick to the edges of the map, look for structures, much like this one. And when I reach this one, I normally keep my eyes peeled for a cavern of sort, and usually it will lead to something that looks like this, and I throw a grenade, and hopefully I get some credits. Yes, we got some credits. And I just keep at it. I keep running. I ignore all the enemies since we're only playing on trivial. I don't really need to bother with them. And again, I just try and keep towards the edges of the map. I keep looking for the shiny beacons. If I don't see them, I look for bigger structures. And here I get lucky again. Another cave-ish container one, super credits. And again, like when you're farming these credits, sometimes you get incredibly lucky and you see super noticeable shiny beacons. But also just in terms of getting the credits, they're not always a guarantee, and sometimes you might spawn into a level and you might get none. Sometimes though you'll get double, like a 10 plus 10 in the same area, and that's really, really nice because it just increases the time. As you can see on the map as well there, just a second ago, I'm just circling towards the edge because what I've found in the center of the map, it is very rare, if not ever, that they spawn. And I haven't dug into how the maps are being generated, but I presume they're using sort of random generation for where these are spawned, and we're never playing on the same maps. At least that's my gut feeling. I could be wrong though. It could be that we're playing on static maps, but from what I've experienced so far, under the 20 levels or so I've leveled, I get the feeling that the maps are randomly generated and stitched together somehow. Or maybe we're just playing on 10 variations of the same map. I'm not really sure how they've set it up. But yeah, same process here. I just circle towards the edge. I keep running around. Arc thrower in there. Nothing really I want. I'm not picking up any of the other collectibles because at the end of the round we're just going to quit out. Um, it saves us a lot of time when farming these. Uh, considering we're only after the credits really, and the medals are a nice plus. All of those are bound to your account as soon as you pick them up, so you don't have to worry about losing them. Um, with the current design of the game, at least you don't need to extract with them. Here we find another one, and we get lucky again. Super credits, two actually, double lucky. So when you get these, that can be super really effective. It doesn't happen all the time. Like this is just a stroke of luck this round with how many we've gotten. I'm not really sure how many we're at, but I think we found 30 or 40 or 50 at this point. And you see here, I'm just showing you a circular motion on the map. That's my tactic. Basically, I run around and I just follow that path around. And then what I try to do towards the end, just to make sure I've covered everything, is get close to where I entered. And then we just return to ship alone, and then we rinse and repeat. And we doing this until we get the credits we want. So in this instance, it took me roughly an hour to get 300 plus credits and it allowed me to buy the armor that is currently for sale in the superstore or yeah, in the whatever it's called. And obviously, you can use this tactic as well if you want to farm for the battle pass. I've only got the standard edition currently, but either I'm going to buy the upgraded edition or I'm just going to keep doing this strategy and farm for the credits so I can afford it. Now at the end, I'll just include some clips of me running farming runs. I'll probably speed them up a bit just for the sake of not making the video too long, but just to show you some other examples of how this farm might look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.